that was dressed to the nines at the Comedy Store with a guy. We were talking, having a great conversation, and she told me she was homeless. Remember the hooker?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah, she was hooked.
Really?
She said she was homeless. Damn. She lived in her fucking car by the Saddle Ranch in the parking lot at the Saddle Ranch. I mean, guys, you know, and she wants to be an actress, but she thinks that you could just sign with an agency.
Wow.
She doesn't know that you have to go to acting class, and you know, they think that they're confused. They're the prettiest girl in their neighborhood, and they come to LA and they don't know that every day a bus empties out 100 of the hottest women in the world come to fucking LA or Miami during model season. They go down to Miami. You know, it's just the way life is. But they think because they won most likely to succeed, they're gonna go to the Standard and then get a fucking job in a movie. Well, then 2 years later you're crying that you sucked Harvey Weinstein's dick because the process is fucking you got to go to acting class. And learn how to act and book, and then agents will be interested in you. It's a tight fucking economy here. But just getting back to your question, it's not that you let yourself get to that level. It's what you're doing for your dream. If you think you're a good artist, whatever, and you want to go to Venice Beach, and you don't have enough money and nothing's going. I hate these. Don't you hate people that look at you and go, you know what? It doesn't really matter because I'm moving to Omaha, Nebraska, February of 2021. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Those people drive me crazy.
Yeah.
When somebody says to me, well, in a year and a half, we're moving to California.
What?
People who got to go, they go.
Yeah, exactly.
When somebody goes, they go. There's no looking back. There's no year to save money. Well, I need a year to put away money. You're just making excuses for yourself.
Exactly.
You're just making an excuse for yourself.
You're bullshitting yourself.
Take what you got. Go to grandma. Say, Grandma, you're going to die. I know you're going to leave me 500. Forget the 500. Give me 300 and we're square.
I agree.
Get the 300 from grandma.
Oh, my God.
Borrow another 2 from a friend of yours. And $500, you come out here with your car. And that's what most people do.
Yeah.
Do I think it's the thing to do? If you really love it and you have a fucking plan, yeah. If you believe in what you're about to do,
Find a way.
you find the fucking way.
Yeah.
But if you're going to come out here because your cousin's friends with fucking Lee Syatt and he's going to hook you up.
Yeah.
They're going to hook me up, dog.
I hate people saying
Jake
that
will make
shit,
a
too.
call to the UFC. Jake knows people. I'll go in front of Jake. The best of people who come and try to impress you. I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I could do something for you. I can't. I know I can't. There's nothing I can do for you. I can open up certain doors for you, and you have to go through them like a fucking rhinoceros.
Yeah.
But I can't do nothing for you. You still got to put in the work.
Yeah.
And you still got to... Isn't this podcast better that you're not high? Just say no to drugs, goddammit. I say it every fucking day. Just say no to drugs.
I can interact. Yeah. The conversation's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Lee's going to do your bong hit.
Yeah.
I already did like 2 bong hits.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did 2 half a little fucking fruitcake bong hits.
But I bet you get hit up all the time with the same shit. Like, I know for me, like, I get people, like, I can't even tell you how many messages I get with people who want me to introduce them to Sean Shelby or Dana, or like, hey, I've been fighting. I got 3 fights, or I want to be like, I fucking every day. And I'm like, again, it's like, you gotta do the work. You gotta, can you fight? Okay. Like, you know what I mean? I may be able to introduce you to somebody, but it's not just gonna fucking in the snap of the fingers you're fighting in the UFC. It's not gonna happen, you know? Like, I get people hitting me about fighting in the Contender Series and, you know, get me on, you know what I mean? I'm sure you probably deal with the same shit, but it's...
Years ago, the best one I ever got for Rogan was a guy that told me, Mr. Diaz, I don't mean to bother you, but I keep sending Rogan messages and he won't get back to me. I mean, I used to get those all the time.
Yeah.
Rogan won't get back to me. I'm sure you have a way to get in touch with Dana White. Let me tell you my situation. I'm 14-0 with 16 knockouts. You know, I knocked out the judge. I knocked out everybody.
Yeah.
You know, oh my God, this guy had a link on YouTube, and I went to him, and he had no fights on there. It was just him hitting the bag.
Oh, no.
He was tatted up from head to toe.
Yeah.
He had the knee brace on. He had the expensive shorts, the gloves, and he's beating the bag. And he goes, "This is pure power." And he's calling people out on the bag. And I'm like, if you're 14-0, you must have fight footage. Why would you send Joe Rogan a tape of you hitting the bag? So I thought he was just, I go, maybe the guy's creative. Maybe the guy's artistic. Maybe it's him talking to us first before his fight footage. It was 4 minutes or 5 minutes long. I wanted to shoot myself after I watched it because he suckered me in. I was waiting to see him narrate his own fights.
Yeah.
This is me in Japan. It's him, head kicking somebody. This is me in Russia and him taking somebody in a fucking single and submitting them with a fucking Kimura or something. It was just him on a bag going, nobody wants this right hand. Not T.J. Dillashaw, not fucking Mighty Mouse. He called out John Jones. He called out Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And he was doing nothing to the bag. I could see like if the bag blew up and feathers were everywhere. I mean, they're fucking retarded. No. When I saw the video, he was tatted from ankle to his neck. I go, oh, he had just done a shot of steroids. I mean, he was jacked to the fucking nines. He really didn't know how to punch. And I'm no fucking Jerry Cooney. I don't know nothing about boxing. But I know a punch when I see one.
Right.
Did you leave a comment?
Did I leave a comment? No. I would never fucking leave a comment. Never, ever.
No, like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
No. Those type of people, you leave a comment like that, the next thing you know, you don't know, but they jump out a window.
Jesus.
They're that crazy to send Joey Diaz a video to send to Dana White to show him how tough you are and that you were 14-0 and there's no fights. That guy jumps out a window or gets hit by a car that night on purpose.
Yeah.
Or takes his own life. You can't even reply to those people.
There was a guy, I probably shouldn't even say it, but he kept sending me emails saying someone was torturing him. It's like, you gotta make it stop, man. They're doing terrible things to me. I can't respond to that stuff. Like, there's this guy who told me he wanted to kill me once, but like that guy.
For what?
I don't know. He just sent me an email saying, I hope, like, it doesn't matter. But like, yeah, they sometimes get crazy stuff.
I'll tell you where I get the craziest stuff. Messenger. I don't know if Facebook does that on purpose. But the creepiest stuff I get is every time I click the Messenger and there's 40 unread messages and you're stoned to the gills and you're reading. And some of them are nice American, well, just nice people. Yeah. I should say American, they're worldwide. But there's a ton of them. There's one guy now that I have no idea what he's talking about. So when they have no idea, I fuck with them even more. I tell them take the medication, Yeah. But I don't put them down. I just tell them, hey man, take the medication. I could see when somebody online is starting to lose it. Like at this point, you could see this is not going to end well. There's a guy that hits me up every time I go to New York City. I never hear from him year round. I hear from him the week I'm going to New York City. And it's always the same story. He wants help. He has a heroin problem. And he wants me to help him and bring him out here. And he wants to replace Lee. He would be better than Lee. And you got to hear this shit.
Damn.
And there's always a story. Like, I'm gonna be Ari's producer. So I called Ari and I go, you know who this guy is? He goes, no, he hit me too. About coming and watching me at the show. There's some crazy people out there. And if we get that, can you imagine poor Rogan? No. Have you ever seen when Rogan posts on Instagram?
Oh, it makes me feel better about myself.
It is something. There's times I just check his Instagram just to see what people say. Yeah. He could put a fucking picture of a dinosaur up. And he could be in one of his intelligence modes and go, well, let me put a picture of a scientist found 30,000-year-old elephant bones. He'll post something like that up. And there's people like, who's going to win Khabib or Conor? DMT, 100%. You know, they don't leave it alone with the DMT. That was 10 years ago.
I know.
Leave it alone. It's like when somebody calls me Big Pussy from The Sopranos, or somebody comes up to me now and says, I listen to the podcast all the time. You have any stars of death on you? And just look at them and ignore them. Because you're not listening to the podcast. Because we haven't done a star of death in fucking a year now.
Yeah.
Only Lee's got a bag of stale.
Last bag, yeah.
And he's still eating those things.
Yeah, they work.
I don't ever want to see those fucking things again. They're the nastiest.
Yeah, they taste pretty shit, yeah.
Yeah, now they're a year old. They're fucking over expired.
I kept them in the fridge.
You kept them in the fridge.
Going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.